a lot of times when I start a film, they temp it with my previous music, and then I feel like I have to recreate inferior versions of those cues for the film I'm on, and I always try to convince the directors I work with not to do that, but it never works. And with Robert, there is no temp score, and so he lets me go. And why don't you talk a little bit about how you approach?
Yeah, it's just been interesting listening to everybody else. A number of people here who have long-standing collaborative relationships with their composers, because music's a really hard thing to put into words. And when you find somebody who you have some creative synchronicity to, who you can trust, as a director working with a composer, it's not something you can easily find. It's not something you want to let go of. So Gary and I have worked on 4 films together now. And I like to, I'll temp, when I work, I'll cut scenes and I'll temp music, but I don't want Gary to actually hear this. We'll talk about a direction or a tone and we'll share some things back and forth. But what I love about working with Gary is I'll give him the film. I want his fresh eyes and fresh input. And then when I see what he's done, it's like I get to see the film anew. I mean, when you're making a film, we were cutting for a year. It's like you're so sick of the fucking movie. It's like you can't watch it anymore. You'd have to chain me to a table just to watch the damn thing. But then I get going to mix and I see the music and he's got this whole fresh approach to it. And it's wonderful. And it's just, we've got a long-standing collaboration. I think we're going to do more movies together because we have that trust and that same way of thinking about things.